My first concert was Styx on the Kill Right Was Here tour. It was really corny looking back on it, but at the time it was really cool. I wanted to go to a rock concert, and they were a big band at the time, and it was something like connected to my report card. Like it was like my dad would take me if I got all A's or something. It was some sort of negotiation. So he took me and two friends, and I remember the girl next to us was really pretty. She was like 16, and she brought a bottle of peppermint schnapps, and she drank the whole thing. And then she like screamed for a while, but then at intermission, the paramedics had to come and wheel her out. And I was like, God, that's what I'm rock and roll. That's for me. That I had in high school got me through things. A lot of stuff like that era, punk rock, Husker Du, Zen Arcade record, but also Bruce Springsteen's Born to Run and Darkness on the Edge of Town. All the Bob Dylan songs, just because their density made you feel like there's this whole world out there. The Clash, Lost in the Supermarket, what does Mick Jones saying that? We had a hedge back home in the suburbs over which we can never see. I think that a lot of music at that age, especially in adolescence, allows you to understand that there's this whole world out there that's beyond whatever you're allowed to participate in, at 12 years old or whatever. So I think that was those records that made me, even the Clash being from England, I didn't understand everything they said, like maybe 999 or Sten Guns in Knightsbridge Hall. I don't know what that is or what I mean. I still don't. But you felt like there's this big world out there and there's so much potential and opportunity. Back in November 1999, my old band Lifter Puller played a show and Joe Strummer came by, and we met him, and he had an incredible just force, kind of more than almost anyone I've ever met, sort of a superhuman energy that really drew you towards him. And he told me that he'd just seen our band, and he said, "You're doing exactly what you should be doing," which is, as an unsuccessful musician, a real inspirational message to hear. I think Joe Strummer, as well as a lot of other artists I most admire, Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, people like that, are able to communicate that rock and roll has a ton of potential. It's not just like leather jackets or fashion. It has the potential to change lives, and I think that that's what Joe Strummer taught me. I think my biggest hero musically is Bruce Springsteen, who is someone we've often been compared to. But I think I got the opportunity to play with Bruce over a year ago, and then about 9 months ago I got to sit down with him briefly. And meeting your heroes, there's such an opportunity for them to disappoint you because they can't live up to all the things that you've hung on them. And the good news is, if your hero is Bruce Springsteen, he doesn't disappoint. I think about God, would I want to meet if Bob Dylan? What would I say? I would be scared. But to be able to sit down with Bruce and talk about rock and roll and his love for it, my love for it, and just be around someone with that much energy still for rock and roll and such a great career. I think musically he's my hero.